Three people watching. Lovers, haters, lurkers, trolls. What up? What up? What up? Boring frickin' night, I'll tell ya. Oh. Ooh, Stacy's doing a video for tomorrow. Spooky. Spooky, spooky, spooky. I think I should be scared Stacy's doing a video. Let me guess on the fuckery of YouTube, Stacy. Hey Chris, what's up? I'm just fucking bored. Nobody's doing some fuckery tonight, so I figured I'd stir the pot. Ghost stories, good Lord have mercy. You've been digging in my closet again, haven't you, Stacy? I'll give you a wrench, all right, Douglas, right across your head. It is our friend Douglas. Yay. Hey, Mills. I highly doubt that sounds hot, Doug. Whacking you across the head with a wrench, I don't think that'd be good. But no, like, I've been sitting watching, just thinking about different things, and kind of got to thinking about something you and I were talking about the other night, Stacy, and I kind of find it ironic that certain person sat there and decided to give a watered down statement to somebody who's hardly ever around. Hey, Steve. Like, I've always said, unless you're paying my internet bill or whatever, don't tell me where the fuck I can and cannot go, and don't tell me where the fuck I can and cannot speak. It's been well documented for since what, Stacy? January, February? That when a certain person started to tell a lie that wasn't even true, and I went to two different parties to get it cleared up. And I've been cordial with Isaac ever since. Now, I'm not Guest Mob. I am cordial with Guest Mob. I have no problems with Isaac. Isaac has no problems with me. Yes, I'm in his Discord, but if somebody's going to give a watered down statement to say this person does this person does that, they better tell people that they have troll accounts and they're also in Isaac's public Discord. There's nobody in there giving this person screenshots. There's nobody in there doing. They're in there on troll accounts and they fucking admitted it. Hey, Wolf. I have no idea where Brant is, Doug. And I've had different people ask me saying, "Hey, are you in?" Yeah, but they know. So I mean, what's it a big thing that say me, Stacy, Rachella, and 20 other people are sitting in Isaac's Discord, and all of a sudden it's a big crime when they've admitted they're in there under troll accounts. I don't get involved in whatever the bullshit that this person's doing with Isaac. It's not my fucking deal. I've always said from day one, nobody on this platform has a clean history. No, Doug, I'm not. No. Doug, no. No. No, it's not that anything against you, Doug. It's just no. The way I see it, a lot of people could be friends with people that are in guest mob. What the fuck's the difference? No, Doug. Stacy says, I do not agree with anyone talking about any kids, but no one tells me where to go, who to talk to, etc. My honest hand to God, I'm not in guest mob. Has asked me for any info on. No one in guest mob has asked her for any info on Jake or anything. Exactly, Stacy. Like, we're not sitting there and, they're not asking us for DMs and shit or shit like that. That's not my gig. I try not to fucking go real life on somebody. I've actually never really gone real life on anybody. I've had them go real life on me. And we all seen who it was that went real life on me, and all of a sudden they disappeared when two other little skanks disappeared too. So that just was the dead giveaway who the fuck did it. But I just don't sit there and be like, and I agree with Stacy. If everybody wants people to stop talking about kids, they've all got to stop doing it. Not one person on this platform is better than the other. It always seems like they're trying to one up each other. But when you sit there and, like, you're calling fucking schools and shit like that, that's beyond crossing the line. And I don't care. Don't sit there and say that you're against it when you're sitting in somebody's chat cheering person on that's doing it. There's so many hypocrites around here. It's not even fucking funny anymore. And I can think of at least 10 of them. Because they sit there and say they don't support this or that, and then you see them in a fucking chat, and what are they doing? Supporting somebody who's doing the exact same thing they said that they don't support. Yeah, they do. There's people that are even being swatted. Yep. It's all fun and games when they swat somebody, but what are they going to do if somebody accidentally gets killed? Yeah, Stacy's in my crying Jessica's Discord, GM's, and a basic one for Discord emojis. That's true. Pets are like children. But see, hi, Chaser. But see, I'm not down with fucking, you know, look at doing all that shit. I'm not down for going real life on people. Oh, good lord. Not much. What's got up with you, soul food? But to me, I just can't like fucking fathom that, because if somebody got hurt because of something I did real life, there's no fucking way I'd be able to live with it. Hey, hey, Brit Fag, what's up? Drink Canada Dry, yeah. Like, to me, it's like fucking. The weather here, it's pretty shitty. It's rainy, soul food. But I just don't get that whole fucking. What do you get out of it when you dox somebody? Like, oh my god, I got your info. Okay. Like, oh my god, I got your info. Look out, look out. Okay, if you're gonna send me a pizza, at least make sure you know what kind of toppings I like. Just saying. Well, Stacy, when I get snow, I will make sure to send every drop of snow I have in your direction. Because I'm quite certain when it snows here, some motherfucker somewhere's standing there shaking the snow globe, making it even worse. Not, and I'll specifically say on the tag, Stacy, from Canada with love. Well, yeah, you want to hope that's just mud laying on that ground then, Wolf Den. Doxers suck people who can't outwit others directly. Exactly, Britveg. That's what it is. That's what it all boils down to. It's just a fucking game. Like when they stand there and say, "Oh, I got your docs," and then they do something to you, they provoke you do something back, then they try to one up it. It's a fucking game. The way I see it, if you got a problem with somebody on YouTube, you keep it to fucking YouTube. You don't go that fucking level. Like that would be like me being mad at Stacy and going at Stacy's husband. Like just what is it, earlier this year, Stacy? Somebody that, how do I word this? Well, somebody I didn't expect went beyond real fucking life on a friend of mine, and it caused me, Stacy, and Jess and my cry to have a big fucking fight because this person did not want to fucking admit it was them and kept leading me to believe that it was Stacy, my cry, and Jess who fucking did it. Because to this day, I will never, 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 ever fucking forgive YT for what she did to Elmo. What she did to Elmo, she had no business fucking doing. She had no business contacting Elmo's husband. No business putting Elmo's daughter's picture out there. Hey, Jess. So it's kind of like when YT went that above and beyond fucking real life on somebody to get somebody's fucking info like that. Not only did she make one account to contact Elmo's husband, she made numerous Facebook accounts to contact him. And all she wanted to talk about in the conversations was Elmo's child. We're talking about everybody, Jess. But yeah, like, and YT, like, she sat in a conversation with Stacy and Jessica, and Stacy had made a comment just in passing, and YT makes this fucking account, and she starts messaging Elmo's husband, and the next morning Jessica and Stacy are getting up to these screenshots where YT called Elmo's husband. Like, what the fuck? She's doing okay, Cupid. I talk to her every once in a while. She's been working, unlike what Jake told everybody. She's not around all the time. Like, he honestly, like, he stood there and he said to Cammy in a stream a couple of nights ago. He told Cammy, oh, Elmo's around all the time. No, she's not. And I know that for a fucking fact. She's working all the fucking time because, unlike a lot of people on this platform, she goes out and touches grass. She's in a group hangout chat with me, Bob, which is Reaper Man's brother, and a couple others, and she sends us screenshots and pictures and videos all the time of what she's doing. Well, Britt, she understood in a way where you were coming from, so she has no animosity towards you, because, like, she literally said, you didn't know what was actually going on. Because, and like I said, Britt Veg, I know that you're friends with Stewie and Crystal and all them, and Elmo's really fond of Crystal. She always has been. And see, that's the thing a lot of people don't realize is before Jake decided to pull some fuckery that he was doing, Cammy, Crystal, Elmo, all of us were really good friends. We were Reaper Man's girls. Until Jake got butthurt and destroyed the friendship, or tried to destroy the friendship that Art had with Cammy, Elmo, and Crystal, and get them all fighting. And that's how it honestly went down. And Britt Veg, if you want to, you could probably ask Crystal that yourself, and she'll tell you. Jake pulled a lot of fuckery with Art and the girls. Yep. Oh, Wolf Den. Remember his panels were legendary. Remember when he would go live in the morning, Wolf Den, and it'd be like coffee with Art and Missy, and he'd start out and say, Missy, now come on now. We can't say the F bomb within the first 30 seconds. The algorithm will pick it up. And then I'll be sitting there all nice as pie, and we bring somebody up on the panel and be like, fuck, fuck, fuck. And Art goes, well, there goes the algorithm. But yeah, like we had a lot of fun in Art's streams. Now, I mean, like for the longest time, like yeah, back over a year ago, Jake and I agreed to be cordial because of what was going on at that time, and I kept my end of it. And I finally got to the point where every time that somebody would come at him, the CP shit would come up again, and I'd be drug all over again. And I finally said, you know what? I'm sick of it. I would never, if I could take all that back, I would. But was I in the wrong for showing that? Yes. But when he made a stream, he stood there in that stream and said, go ahead and show my DMs. I've got nothing to hide. I was only doing it to show that I wasn't telling him who the fuck he could and couldn't talk to. I forgot that that image was there. And to this day, I'm the only one. It just seems like, don't do it again. But I'm the fucking one that constantly gets drugged. I'm the one he's sitting there calling a fucking pedo and all these other fucking things. Telling me I need to go to the police. If I went to the police and I actually kept the shit and I showed them, it would make him look even fucking more dumb because it would show where it come from. Like, I did. I went to the cops. I showed them. There's nothing downloaded on any of my devices. So I mean, like, why do I constantly keep getting punished over it? I'm not the one that sat there and said and sent it out and then openly said numerous times that they posted it in their Discord. Now I have a right to talk about it because I keep getting drug over it. And all these ones that sat there and said at the time, no, he didn't, quietly came out in other fucking troll accounts saying, yeah, he did do it. It was there. Yeah, and I know it was a genuine mistake, Cupid, because I mean, like, I had people telling me, hey, Missy, it's da 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 da. And when I went back and looked, I literally said, oh fuck, and I deleted it. But at that time, I guess Abe had fucking, I don't know if he downloaded it or what the fucking story is, but apparently Abe had it re uploaded to a Jonah account, and I don't know if this account's still there. I don't even know if that fucking video's still there. But it just like, I don't get it. I really don't fucking get it. And all these ones that are sitting there saying that, Missy, I know it was an accident, a lot of them turned their fucking backs on me too. And that's why this fire's back on YT. YT, right up until I found out what she did, had been talking to me from April until May or June, whatever it was, when I finally, Stacy and Jess and I finally talked. And I find out from them, while she's being my fucking friend to my face, she's sitting in DMs calling me a fucking predator. And she was supposed to have been my friend. So this is why it's leading me that, everybody on this platform has done something wrong, but when I exposed what YT fucking did, you should see the people coming out of the fucking woodwork with the accounts she's had, with the shit she's pulled. She, like, she even tried to get me, Morty, and Wolf Den fighting. And I get Wolf Den, like I said, you're friends with her, that's cool. But keep your head on a motherfucking swivel with that girl. Because I'll tell you right now, I'm being shown she's got more and more accounts. And she's fucking with people that I don't even want to fucking associate with. And if she's fucking with these people like another person thinks that she is, she's gonna have a whole world fucking trouble. That's why I'm warning you, Wolf Den, because if it's her that's fucking with the crew right now, I'm just giving you a head up. Keep your head on a swivel. Because she's telling certain people she's working all the time, but she's on these other accounts where she outed herself. And it's not good who she's fucking with. At the end of the day, Jake has been grooming everybody, boy misfit. If you hadn't made that mistake, da 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 da. Hey, Toast. No, he's not, Toast. He's behaving. Yeah, but Cupid, what I don't get is like, see, I don't know where the picture of Kiwi Boy came from. All I know is he had said in a stream that he showed the picture to a couple of people, and then when I posted the clip, he got mad and said that wasn't what he said. Like, I don't have a problem with Kiwi Boy. I don't get involved with that, but I do know he gets worked up. And I just think that, it was wrong to show his picture. Um if he's 21, I don't know, cuz I've only spoken to him in the chats. I've never gotten real close to him. But he just seems like he's a really nice person. Have you heard of franchise? Oh dear God, Toast. Wolf Den, there's a lot of them, and uh, yeah, I just won't say what a lot of them here are, but some of them are involving with Kiwi Farms, and it's not good. Because she's apparently bringing up in Kiwi with streams, and she's fucking with Kiwi Farms people. And she's asking for Mark Rydell's information. She's accusing people of working with Mark Rydell. It's fucking ridiculous. Well, Toast, I don't know what to tell you. Kiwi, Kiwi goes into Jake's Wolf Den. Um, he used to be fuck. He was known as Kiwi Boy, and then there was Gamer Boy. I think his name is Kiwi Gamer now. Toast, you make it sound like you're having that scenario from Dumb and Dumber. Yeah, see, I don't know if I don't know if he's really 16. I don't know. I just see him in passing. Like, I'll see if I see him in a chat, I'll say hi to him because, like, it's not that I don't want to be like, if he's 16, it's not that I don't want to be around him. It just, I'm unsure of the situation, so I just kind of back away from it. And he's gone live a couple of times because there was a screenshot you put up, Cupid, that who the fuck was in it? Dateline, I think it was. She went by the name Date, and because remember I commented to you, is that my Dateline? Because apparently a couple of weeks ago she was in a chat with Circus and Side Chat, and everybody was saying hi to her, and I couldn't see her. So she's got me blocked for God knows what reason. So I mean, I don't have hatred towards Dateline. I just don't know why she blocked me. Cause and if she blocked me because I'm in Isaac's Discord, well then that's a bullshit reason to block anybody. Cause that would be like me blocking her because she hangs around Jake. I ain't gonna tell her who the hell she can and cannot talk to. I don't hate her, but I mean, it just to me, it's a bullshit reason. Every other day, Stacy blocks me. you know, you love me, Stacy. But I mean, like, it's just pure bullshit. Like, it gets to the point on here that people are said, "Oh, you can't talk to this person or that," or they fucking block them. Like, if I've legitly done something, then tell me I've done it and then block me. Don't just block me because I'm talking to somebody you don't like. Oh, computer chick. That's the one that, oh my god, she was fighting with Rich Life for like ever, and then she was friends with them, and she goes into Yeah Man's every once in a while when he used to go live, Wolf Den. There was Computer Chick and Jesse Scott and all them. They all used, when Yeah Man would go live, they all used to go in there. And then we got Blazing Leo, who still is lying about sending the pic of Yeah Man's daughter to Nicole and telling Nicole to attack Yeah Man. You too, Cupid. But yeah, like, I was, I got sent clips of Leo when she was live, and she got to talking about Yeah Man again, and fucking sitting there totally denying the fact that she took screenshots of when he was holding his daughter when she was 2. Who specifically would stop a screenshot right at that? Take the screenshot and send it to Nicole? Leo did, and then she denied it. I don't know, Wolfden, because I don't know if she's ever been in GT's streams or not. But yeah. And then I was in a conversation with somebody today in Isaac's Discord because I posted a screenshot of how racist Leo is becoming. And I really hope for anybody's sake that they're not friends with her and they're black, because she is the most racist motherfucker I ever seen on this platform. If you are black or if you're a fucking immigrant or anything like that, she don't like you. If you are disabled in any way, she don't like you. You are beneath her. But be careful when you're beneath her, because, you know, if she ever fucking fell, she'd crush you to death. But that's another story. But yeah, like, she's totally, like, she got mad one time because somebody recorded her Twitter and showed me all the racist fucking shit she was saying on Twitter. And I posted the video and I'm like, look at this racist piece of shit. And oh my god, Missy, da, 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 like, fuck, she cried everywheres about it. And now, like, she bashes LGBTQ with about 500 other alphabet letters. If you're black, she hates you. If you're an immigrant, she hates you. If you're a woman in power, she thinks women should be in the kitchen. She made a post the other day. She invented cheese bread. And she said something along the lines of, if she ever gets a husband, she'd make it for him. Any single men in Kalamazoo, Michigan, run like a motherfucker. This girl is twisted. Run. R-U-N. Run, run, run. I would not pee on that if you could fucking pay me, Wolfden. Like, she got caught this past year lying on me so many times and then uploading I had nothing to fucking do with it. She would sit on a fucking panel and admitted to people she gave Botter, the 14-year-old that was caught doing the bombings. Botter had her fucking daughter's phone number. She sat on a panel and admitted her daughter would talk to Botter on the phone. What the fuck was it? She did try one night saying that John Camillo talked to her daughter on the phone, but then the story got twisted that I gave John Camillo her info, and what had actually happened was she got a clip and uploaded it and posted it. John Camillo said somebody should go to her daughter's school and tell her what her mother's doing. None of those actions had anything to do with me. Then she blamed MNT for it. None of them had anything to do with him. Then it was, she accused that Sammy Boandy guy, said somebody paid Sammy to go to Kalamazoo to fucking deal with her. And that was the first time I'd ever heard where she lived. And I said to Stacy, I said, is there such a fucking thing as Kalamazoo? And Stacy's like, oh yeah, there is. I'm like, oh my fuck. So, she said the other day on a live stream 15 times where she lived. So, you can no longer say I doxed you, Leo. You did it yourself, dumbass. It's hard to say, Stacy. See, Tony Stark brought that fucking ding dong back around, so. And he hangs over with Noodles. Now, a couple of the guys that were in here earlier, Toast and Douglas, they know who Tony Stark really is. And they know how to get under this guy's skin because all they have to do is say his real fucking name and he gets triggered like a motherfucker. Oh, like fuck, you're an angel, Jessica. Camillo brought him back on panels, yes, but Tony Stark brought him back around under troll accounts, saying he would be accepted and da 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 because he fucking forgave him. He swatted he swatted Tony Stark. And there's a video, somebody has it on their fucking YouTube. I can't remember who. If I find the video on YouTube or I think of the name Stacy, I'll send you the video. Tony Stark admitted he fucking forgave this kid while this kid was still going to court for what he did to Steel Toe. I don't know if the guy's name is Steel Toe Joey or Joey Boots or what his name is. But yeah, like it was that radio show there, Joey Boots, Steel Toe Joey, or whatever the fuck his name is. They swatted, he had him swatted too. Yeah, and then I mean, like, he had him fucking swatted. But there's, because somebody recorded the CAF Discord when they brought in this account and they told everybody, found out it was water. Yeah, I'm dying, Jess. Yeah, well, Wolf Den, this guy literally has an account called Tony Stark. The picture is, oh, fuck. I want to say Robert Downey Jr., but I know that's not him. He comes in every once in a while, but yeah. But if you just happen to glance in Noodles' stream and you see a Tony Stark in there, that's the fucker who thought it was, oh well, it's okay, you can do whatever. Oh my god, it's Warpy. Look at that, holy shit. He finally makes his fucking presence known. But like I said, yeah, like the guy who has the Tony Stark account, like I said, all it takes is for the two that were in here earlier, Toast and Douglas, to come in and say the guy's name, and he's like freaks right the fuck out. Kidding. But yeah, I can imagine there's people gonna go live today. Missy da 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 da. Fuck off. I'm just like, I have a right to respond to if I'm being fucking drugged, talked about, posted about. Or even fucking in passing to somebody say, oh, Missy hangs with Reaper Man's bully. What happened with Isaac and Reaper Man was 5 years ago. They made an agreement to not mention each other, which they stuck to, and which, even though Art is gone, Isaac is still keeping his end of the bargain. Hi, Panka. Yeah, that's probably going to be it. Oh, but Stacy, remember, I'm friends with Reaper Man's bully in your guest mob. Oh, Jessica, it's been a wild ride. Yep, and yeah. Just put you this way, Jessica. Jake said the other night, because Cammy appeared in his side chat, Stacy's guest mob. I hang with Reaper Man's bully, and Elmo's on YouTube all day, every day. Now, why the three of us were fucking brought up like that, I don't know. But the ultimate joke was on him because everybody knew I'm cordial with Isaac. Hey, Talkie! Blue Talkie chips! Yay! I don't know, Jessica. No, Jessica, you'll be like, you sided with Guest Mob. You won't be his OG anymore. Well, Stacy, a woman in your 50s and a grown old lady being in a gang, you'd be a grown old lady in a gang. Yeah, that's right, Jessica. According to YT, you tell everybody who they can and cannot talk to you. Talk to her. That's hand to God, Wolfden. I'm not lying to you. That's exactly what YT said to me in a DM. That if when Jessica, Stacy, and I were fighting, she literally said Jessica would get mad at Stacy if Stacy spoke to me. Well, that's the thing, Wolfden. Like that, and see, Wolfden. This is the thing, right? Like even Morty, like she knows I'm cordial, but I don't talk. We don't talk about Morty or anybody in there. We really don't. And everybody, even Morty can say, Morty can sit there and say that I don't talk to her about Isaac because I don't. And it just like, and Morty's one of the ones, she really don't care who talks to anybody either. And Taki, he's like, I don't know if he's guest mob or not, but he's cordial with everybody. Oh yeah, Jessica, she has to. She's scared of that cast iron frying pan you beat us with. Yeah, and that's cool, like, And I mean, like, Wolf Den, I'm friends with people you don't like, you're friends with people I don't like. Like, not everybody's going to get along on this goddamn platform. Mm-hmm. And that's how we know, like, that's why I always said, like, Jake can sit there and say what he wants about people in the guest mod public Discord, but he can't really knock anybody for being in there when he's admitted he's in there under troll accounts. There you go. I listened to your stream the other night, Wolf Den, and I don't know who the fuck GBT was going off about. I was just like, okay, this is interesting. Yeah, that's true. Yeah, Isaac said it's a public Discord. Everybody's welcome in there. That's why I laugh. There's people that I legit know that don't like Isaac that are in there talking, and I'm kind of like, huh? The fuck? Yeah, I seen Fan Channel was in there, and GBT was on panel, and I think there was some girl up there. And I was just like, God damn. And see, well, then, in a way, that's why I said to you, I know you're friends with YT, keep your head on a swivel, because YT was going to people about, like Fan Channel, about GBT and filling their head full of shit. Now, I don't know what their beef is, but a lot of the stuff that Fan Channel is told came from YT. Now, she's not going to admit that to you, Wolf Den, but she's admitted it to other people that that's what she's done. And like I said to Morty, I said, if I catch her with troll accounts using your fucking name or anybody's, the gloves are going to be off. Like YT's pretending right now that she's not around because she's kind of getting a bit of karma that she's done to other people. And I mean, she can't sit there and say I gave her doxing because I didn't. People quickly figured out who the fuck she was and where she lived. Oh God, Stacy, I'll be right back. Here we go. Who all in here like watches like Dago's? Who all in here watches Dago's Crime Time with Cafe and stuff like that? He's been doing morning shows with, I don't know, this girl's screen name. It makes me laugh. I fucking love it. Her name is Doodlebug Fart, and they do coffee and whatever, and they talk about different crimes that have been going on. And you know what? I'll honestly say I have fun going into his chat because we can all agree to disagree. There's no name calling, no fighting, and there's like crimes that we all talk about that I'm like, oh my God, I remember this one, and we talked about one today. It wasn't a crime. We were discussing Ashton Kutcher and Danny Masterson and all these ones that they were involved in with like the P Diddy shit, and we got on this thing that they were showing got on the topic of when Ashton Kutcher went to go date that girl that was murdered. And it was like we all were in there talking about the different things like that. It was pretty cool. I like going into like the true crime stuff like that. Now tonight he talked about that Leilani chick that murdered her son, and he was showing different clips from court TV, and throughout it he had to keep showing disclaimers because in one of the sections of the court TV videos that they showed, it showed a section of from about the top of the nose bone to halfway up the skull of her little boy in the landfill. And he had to put up the disclaimer because this was evidence being shown, and it was like, oh my God, we were in a discussion how anybody could do that to their kids. And we were talking about how, like, how a mother could murder her child. And we were talking about, like, Susan Smith is up for parole next year in the case of when she murdered her sons back 20 some years ago. How the public defender, the prosecutor, the defendant would had to try these trials. And we were discussing the Andrea Yates trial, like, saying how, like, different things, different scenarios fitted different things. Yeah, well, they're saying P. Diddy is scared to eat in prison because he's scared he's going to be Epsteined. I don't think he needs to worry about being Epsteined by anybody in the jail. I think he needs to be worried about being Epsteined by people that are on the outside. Because I'm sorry, I really truly feel that Diddy was behind both the deaths of Tupac Shakur and Biggie. I think he unalived Tupac Shakur, and I believe the only reason he offed Biggie was because Biggie knew too much about it. And yeah, that's why I believe. And I think that the fall guy in the middle of it all was Suge Knight, because he was there, both of them as well. Because all these big names are now coming out who Diddy was affiliated with, and prosecutors, I believe, are dotting their I's and crossing their T's, and they're going to get them. That's what I truly believe. They're gonna get him. Somebody from the outside is gonna pay off, put on some money on the commissary, bang bang boom. There you go. Be like John Venables. When John Venables and that fucking dude killed that 2-year-old little boy, and when they did their time, they got released. They were given new fucking names, new identities, da 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 da. Well, John Venables was arrested like fucking years later again for child molestation. And this guy that was getting out of jail like the next day, he was a cleaner, and he was cleaning out the office of one of the fucking sergeants, and he saw the file on the thing, and it said that it was John Venables, and they knew his real identity was John Venables, but it gave a new name. And he come out and he told this fucking dude, this other dude they work with, they're like, hey, remember that I think the little boy's name was Jamie Bulger? And the guy's like, yeah. And he's like, yeah, that fucking dude's back here. One of the guys that killed him. He's brought back for child molestation. And the guy's like, are you fucking kidding me? And he's like, nah. He said, the file's on the thing. He says, well, he wants him on the cleaning crew. And he said, I'm out of here the day after tomorrow. He said, let me fucking train him. And he said this all in a documentary. The next day, he's like, took him in this fucking dark room, and he fucking killed him. But he made it look like this guy had an accident. And he come out and he's like, oh yeah, da 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 da. Well, the next day when he was being released, they'd already released him, and he was standing outside, and the warden literally said, "I know you did it, but there's nothing I can do." And the guy's living free because they're not gonna. Why would they charge him? He did a service. Yeah. So I'm gonna end it here. So, not y'all.